Welcome to another episode of You Good Bro. This week, another special guest. We got all the guests rolling through.
Yeah,
This guy, he's going to tell you a story in a minute. This guy, big story, big EP, big musician, big everything. EssTheRapper.
big everything. That's my new bio. That I'm not big everything. You see me?
But yo, so before we get into it, just tell us a bit about you. Say, in fact, no, we've got to start from the beginning. So the podcast is called You Good Bro. So I'm going to ask you, you good, bro?
I'm good, you know. I'm blessed. I've been better health wise sometimes,
Yes.
but obviously just had a surgery like 3 weeks ago. But feeling good, feeling positive, man. Always in a good
Cool,
mindset.
man. Good. And we'll get into the new music coming out soon.
Yeah, man.
Big listening party coming up. So, first of all, tell us a bit about yourself and just explain who you are, what you do.
Yeah, man. I'm 19. I make music. I'm an artist. I got a radio show. I do interviews for Lab 51. Just general creative, general fun guy, man. You see me about, you know what I mean?
General fun guy.
Fun guy.
So we've done a couple of music videos together now, haven't we? And it's been, I'm trying to get back to my music video bag, which I used to do years and years ago. Now come back into it again. It's just a load of fun in it, really. We just get creative.
Do you know what? We've made some good ones. Sexy Red's obviously been out. People likes that. I think like, people likes the wig more than they like the song. People likes the wig very much. And then the next one hopefully should be seen pretty soon.
It's coming soon. So we'll talk about that. But we'll talk about recent times first then. In fact, no, we won't. We'll go back. We'll talk about... tell me about growing up, because you're from Denton, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about growing up in Denton and how you kind of came to be a musician.
Do you know what? I say the same thing every single time, but like I tend to copy. Like my brother used to like Eminem. Well, he still likes Eminem, and they'll like play me it, and then I'll listen to like Michael Jackson, or I listen to like Drake or whoever in it, and then I want to be like them. So I'll just start writing, whether writing like them or on the same beat as them or whatever. And don't get me wrong, at the start I was shit. I'm not gonna lie, but I believed I was good because I just thought I was them in it. So then obviously over time you develop your own sound, you develop you in it as an artist. So now I feel like I became more a bit like myself. But if you listen to the show I was doing then, like it was all like Eminem type beats and the same type of flow. It was just me wanting to be like that man in it. But
we all got inspired somewhere by someone in it. Like, who are your biggest kind of UK influences?
UK influences? Do you know what I always like to say? As cliche as it sounds, H I think is a good one because I feel like it's from Manchester. Obviously you see him about in it. You walk 10 minutes down Market Street, 9 times out of 10 you're probably going to see him or someone that he knows. But I feel like it's good to see someone like that go global, being on like shit like I'm a Celebrity or whatever, to show that people that are just local can actually do it. It's like an example more than anything in it. But bro, there's bare UK. I like Dave, music wise. But you know what? I listen to music people wouldn't even expect me to like the whole ride there. I was just like Michael Jackson on like people don't think people just think a rapper probably just listens to rap in it, but far from that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's important because you got like even dare I say and people like with all the controversy going on, people like that, like they're the same. I think like anyone on that level musically, you can't just listen to one genre. Otherwise, I don't think you're kind of boxing yourself in a bit. And that obviously you hear a lot of the influences from those artists. Obviously, you speak about in Don't Let Time Go By. You talk about them, and liking Man in the Mirror and things like that. So it's good to hear that it's not just kind of. Because I was a bit like that, and as I grew up, it's like, okay, my dad liked this, my dad liked, and you start sort of listening more to like Motown and whatever else. So, back in the day, it was just bassline, really. Back mid 2000s, it was just DJ Q and all that. But yeah, so when it comes to music, I'm always like interested about this because I couldn't write a bar for shit. Do you know what I mean? I never tried. Never will try.
I always think every man has a bar in the notes. I don't believe you. When you say I've never wrote, every guy thinks, I could rap, a little bit, and no one admitted it. I'm not.
Well, I might start writing some bars. We'll see. I don't think I'll perform them, but I might write them.
There you go. See what I'm saying?
But when it comes to you writing bars and stuff and writing your lyrics, what kind of, I don't know, what do you draw upon, or what's that creative process like?
Do you know what? I struggle to write about things that I don't live or that I haven't lived. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why during when I was on chemo, the entire time, I could struggle to write anything because 9 times out of 10, if you listen to the songs that I made before chemo, it was all like Sexy Red and dancing and just being a general problem here in life. Do you know what I mean? So And then I got suddenly life switches and Monday to Wednesday, I think it was, in hospital all the time. And from Thursday to you're back on chemo, you're just recovering. And it was, so all I knew was my bed, then a hospital bed, then my bed, then a hospital bed. Yeah. So I struggled to write anything that was really me in it. So at that time, I just wanted to write about like partying and girls and whatever in it. And then, but I wasn't living that. And I was saying this to all my close friends. I was like, I don't know what to write. I don't know it. Do you know what I mean? And then, speaking of H, he sent me a video. Well, not him, but he sent a video to his DJ, who then sent it to me, and it was a whole bunch of things. Essentially, it was like, I've heard about the news. Keep writing your music, keep cracking on. Hopefully, I'm going to see you soon at the show. And I actually got invited to his show backstage, and that through all of it, and I think that put the battery in my back to then go make Recovery. Yeah, because I thought, I can do this. He's told me to do this, and this is the guy I looked up to since I was a kid. So if you're going to listen to anyone, this is the guy you've looked up to in it. So then, I think I just cracked on, made Recovery, and then from that point, I was like, right, cool, I know how to do it now. So then, obviously, the EP came off the back of that, innit?
That was in the match. What was that like when you got that message from H? That must have just, you just said it was mental. Do
you know what? It was Jaya. Yeah, she comes up on every single interview I do. I need to stop.
Large up Jaya.
I need to stop doing this. I can't come on anything without that flipping name coming in.
But anyway, Jay is everywhere.
She's doing big things.
But shout, it's your girl, Jay. Shout outs every time.
But she was like, I think we were just going out or going cinema or doing something. And then she was like, I'll be there in 20 minutes. I'll pull up to yours in 20 minutes. I was like, all right, sweet. 20 minutes goes by, half an hour goes by. But I don't really think too much into it because she's late everywhere. If you know Jay, she's late everywhere, I'm not going to lie. But I think half an hour, 40 minutes goes by. I text her, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, are you coming or what? And then she's like, I'll be there in 5. I just have to go sort something out. I'm like, all right. So then she pulls up like an hour later. I'm like, what the hell? What was all that? And then she goes, someone has a message for you, passes the phone back. And obviously it was that video. And she was like, that's why I was late, because I was crying when I saw the video. She's like, I had to redo my whole makeup. And I thought, come on, stop it. But she dashed me the phone and obviously saw that video. But that just put the battery in my back to just carry on. I think, to be honest, I think that put a battery in my back to just make the EP and just to carry on. That I thought, if I had looked up to this guy since I was like 13 or whatever, bro, you've got to listen to him.
Well, if that doesn't put the battery in back, I don't know what.
Yeah, then I thought I might as well pack it in because.
So when it comes to the EP and that, just give us a bit of a flavour of that and kind of like what kind of vibe it is.
Oh, do you know what? It's so many vibes. I made the first half being intro, coulda, woulda, shoulda, 0161. And I was playing it to like Jay, I was playing it to like a lot of my friends, and they were like, yeah, this is like, it's all very grimy, innit? It's all very like dark, gritty. And as much as that was the aim for a lot of the songs, I thought, I don't want it to all just be dark and grey. There's nothing worse than just someone that's always just rapping about how much they hate everything. And I'm like, oh my God, cheer up. Do you know what I mean? So like I was sitting there and I was like, I don't want it to be like that. So I thought, how can I switch it without it being like, like noticeably like it's changed? So then midway through, we have a song called Maya's Interlude, which is a song from Maya Lashanti. About how guys don't make songs for girls anymore. And then the second half is songs for girls. Okay. So we have songs like As Friends with Sadie's, Same Old Us, and then If You Don't Swim You'll Drown, which are just songs not for girls, but that are more going to appeal to girls, innit?
I'm intrigued to hear these tunes because all I know is your party type tune. Apart from Don't Let Time Go By, because that's
what I'm saying.
Slow one, but like Sexy Red, obviously the intro that we've done, like they're quite upbeat. Yeah, so I'm quite intrigued to hear the ladies. Now, going to your show as well on Pie Radio, and what's that been like? You've had it for a bit now. What's that been like?
Do you know what? I got like before I had the whole chemo thing, cancer thing. I texted him. I was like, I want a show in it. Like I want to do all this. And it just took a little, obviously it takes a second to come round. I'm in a chemo bed and I'm like, I'm so bored. I picked up my phone and it was like, do you want a show on Mondays? And I was like, all right, sweet. So then, so I was like, I obviously did the chemo on the other days, came back round, and Mondays, landed all right because I tend to have the most energy on that day anyway. I just cracked on with everything.
So were you doing that during chemo as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was still texting people like, can you come on Monday? And I was just wear my hat and just crack on and do my interviews in it. It was mad. There was literally nothing that was going to stop me from doing anything in life during that. I swore to it.
And so as we're here, how can people get onto you on that, or how can people listen to that?
The show. So it's on 1 till 2 every Monday. Chats and tracks. You know what? We've got some big big people coming on, to be fair.
Okay.
Big people locked in. A guy called Comfy that should be coming on soon. He's a rapper from Moston who's doing really well. His song's got like, he was a hood hottest and has one of the biggest hood hottists and that, so he should be on pretty soon.
Cool. Now, just the other month, I think it was the other month, but this year's just gone like that. Right. You performed, I was there, I was in the crowd, I was there.
What are you going to say?
Hometown gig with Northside Predo. I'm saying that right, innit? It is Predo, innit? I don't know why. In my head, I'm like, Predo. Northside Predo. And you absolutely just, I couldn't believe the reaction when you come on the stage.
I
looked around, I was like, jeez.
What is going on?
I was half cut, but do you know what I mean? But it was, honestly, the energy was up there. Like, what was that like for you? Because obviously, first, like,
that was the comeback. That was my first time I touched the mic properly since the whole thing. So I thought, listen, I've got to make this a good one. I thought, obviously, I had a lot of the EP. I think I had like half of the EP made at that time, or just over half. And I was saying to everyone, I was like, yo, I need to make this sort of big in it. I'm going to promote it. Because it's at the Academy, like, for people that imagine the Academy's a big gaff. Like, that's like the point where you go there and, you know, you're on the brink of something sick in it. So I thought, like, there's names in the room. I've been shouted for this thing. He could have picked anyone, but he's picked me. Cool. So I shouted some dancers that I know. I shouted some features that I had. And I thought, right, cool, let's put on a show that I want people to remember. I didn't want it to just be me standing there rapping for half an hour with a mic. Like,
honestly, when you burst out onto the stage, the energy. It was just, and you could feel that hometown energy, couldn't you?
100%.
By the way, Predo's gonna kill me for absolutely butchering his name. Apologies. But here we are. So when it comes to performing, obviously you've got listening party. By the time this drops, it will be next week. What else have you got in the pipeline? We'll come back to that part. What have we got else in the pipeline in terms of like performances?
Do you know what? I'm performing at a clothing brand launch in BNOR on the day after my listening party. Obviously, I've got the listening party coming up. I'm just keeping myself busy. Like, I want to be that face where, bro, people can't stop seeing it. There's people that don't like it. I get mad motivation. This sounds mad toxic, but that is what it is, isn't it? If people like block me or something, whether it's like an old friend or an ex or whatever, and they block me, and if I just sit there and I think, you've blocked me, so you just have to stop seeing my face. But what if I just turned out on a billboard next week? And you can't, do you know what I mean? I just thought, but what if I just drop a big song and now you can't escape me? Do you know what I mean?
That's the energy.
So I just think like, oh, you blocked me, but you haven't blocked me for blind.
Exactly.
So, do you know what I mean? So
exactly. That's the motivation.
That's the motivation. If someone's blocked you, be so big that even if they do block you, they still see you. If you block Drake, you're still going to see Drake in it.
Exactly. So there's no point blocking.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So when it comes to like performing and stuff, like what does that do? Because that's such a big high.
Yeah.
Like, do you then crash, or are you just like, no, I'm next to?
I'm on a mad high after it. It's like a trance in it. You get put in like some sort of mad like mode that I don't even think of what I'm doing. Like when I got chucked a belt, a WWE belt. I don't know if anyone saw it. I got dashed a WWE belt while I was on stage, and I just put it on and just started rapping. And I thought, I'm not thinking, that'll be sick if I put this on. I'm just doing everything that's like, I think I get put on that stage, and my whole like thing is, I just want to entertain everyone that's looking at me right now. So I'm just going to do everything in my power to entertain everyone that's in front of me. So I got dashed a belt. I brought out Kingston. I had dancers. I thought, this is the maddest thing ever. And this is even my show.
Yeah, is that you?
Do you know what I mean?
Need support.
I was supporting acts now. Put me on stage on the 1st of May. Different story. Do you get me?
We'll dive into cancer journey now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are very young.
19. 19.
So, bro. I'm sat here as a 34-year-old thinking, geez. But anyway, I've had my time as a 19-year-old. Come on. Just give us a bit about that story then. So how did you find out that you had cancer?
Bro, you know what? Like, I don't think I've ever told this on like the whole story on actual, so this might be a bit of an exclusive. But so essentially, I woke up just one day. It was on my birthday.
Wow.
And I noticed there was like a lump. And I thought, but my birthday's in August, and it's warm, so I thought it might be like heat swelling, or do you know what I mean? Something like that. But I'm in the shower and I'm not even looking at this lump. I'm just like, I don't want to look at it. I'm getting changed. I'm not looking at this lump. I thought I'll leave it a day, leave it another day. And I thought, I'm not doing myself any favours. If this is what you think it is, I'm not doing myself any favours. So I actually went on ChatGPT, and I literally put, without scaring me, what could this lump be? And they were like, don't worry, it can be anything. Da, 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 da. But I thought, if you're looking at it, I think I know what this is, innit? So I rang my sister and I was like, I've got a lump, don't panic. What, da, da, da. And my mum and dad were on holiday, innit? So I rang my sister, I was like, I've got a lump, I don't know what to do. So I went to A&E and they were like, hey, it's probably just something called hydrocele. And I was like, all right, like, sweet, not cancer, whatever. Da, 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 da. And they went, but we are going to book you in for a scan. So the next day I said to my brother, I was like, can you run me down to the hospital? Like, I've got a scan. Sitting down there with my brother. And then they were like, they came out and I'll never forget this feeling. They went, it's Max, innit? I went, yeah. They went, could you come down for a sec? Oh, yo, my heart dropped to my feet, mate. I thought, please, whatever you're about to tell me, please just don't. They went, can you come down for a sec? I was like, oh, chill out. Went in, they went, we found something. And I went, what? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? And they went, we found a tumour. And I thought, bastard. So then they were like, we've sorted it. Like, to be fair, like, yo, I'll always hold my hands up and say the Christie's is the best place. Yo, with all this with all that, bro, the Christie's is the maddest place. Like, there wasn't ever a day where they didn't know what they were doing in it. Like, on the day I got diagnosed, I had my surgery booked in for the week after. And the day that I found out that it spread, I had my chemo already booked in. The day that I found out I needed to take one more, I had my surgery already booked in. There was never a day where I thought, I don't know what the next step is. I knew exactly what it was the entire time. So yeah, I had the surgery, took it out, and then left it. I think I left it for like a month. I went and saw like Vibes Cartel and we just like living life. And I was like, let's celebrate. I was outside, bro. And then they were like, right, let's have this scan. So I had a scan and they were like, oh, you need to come in. And I was like, oh, please don't. And I went in, they were like, it spread into a lymph node. And I thought, just leave me alone. Actually, please just chill out.
What actually goes through your head at that point now?
Bro. Like, I think your immediate thought, without being dramatic, but your immediate thought is you're going to die.
I don't think that's dramatic, bro.
Like, your immediate thought, obviously 9 times out of 10, especially these days, you don't, innit? It's more common to obviously survive it, innit? But your immediate thought is you're going to die. Like, I remember when I got diagnosed, I rang people I not spoke to in time. I had arguments with biggest fallouts with, and I was like, listen, I don't care about nothing. Like, I've just been like, bro, I think I'm going to die. Like, whatever in it, I appreciate it, we're fine, whatever. And I made a lot of amends with people and even said that in recovery. So I had the spread happen, I went through 3 rounds of chemo and then it was still there, had a surgery and now it's gone, so thank fuck for that.
And what do you say? Congratulations? I don't know what you say. Congratulations. I don't know what you say. You know what I mean? But whatever the term is, it was congratulations. Giving that to you now, because that is, to be at your age and to be going through that is just, I can't even fathom it. Like, being 34 and going through that, I can't fathom it. So being like,
there's so many ways to like think about it. Like, bro, obviously the health part is the scariest part, but losing your hair is a mad one. Especially 19, all you want to do is go outside and just be in parties and stuff. And I was in motives with like a beanie hat on, a boiling, thinking, I'm gonna pass out in here. So then, that's the maddest part as well. Losing hair, like I lost my eyebrows, my hair, like everything in it.
But I'm sure you won't mind me saying that we were planning to do a music video and you actually said to me, you said, let my hair grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And I get it. It's image, it's self-consciousness. It's
mad. I mean, thinking back, it's a story. I'd like to say, God forbid I ever had it again, I'd take it off. I just own it in it. But in the time, you're freshly 19, all your friends are outside and you try to meet girls or whatever.
Well, that's what you do.
And you don't want to just like pull off your hat and just be bald in it. It's not nice, but it is what it is, innit? You get through it and you deal with it in the way of anyhow you can, innit?
And you think that it's quite clear that this has made you stronger and you're like, right.
100%.
Again, it's kind of made you think, right, time to just get to work.
Yeah, therefore, because you lose your time. If I have a second, I had like a month in life where I thought I was going to die in it, and then nothing mattered, but it shifts your whole perspective. Like, I remember when I got diagnosed as well, I went outside and I went, God, take every penny, every material from me, everything.
Yeah.
I just want my health back.
Yeah, 100. Do
you know what I mean? So I live through that now. I would never sit here and be like, and be overly stressed about money or overly stressed about girls or friends or whatever, and I'm just take it day by day, and that's what that really teaches.
Yeah, 100%. Well, boy, it's hard to go to anywhere from there, but anyway. But yeah, so coming off the back of that now, like I said, talking new EP, like what it's for you, what's the aim, the long-term aim in terms of your music career?
Do you know what, the long-term, someone asked me this yesterday and they were like, where do you see yourself in a year? And as long as I'm on the right path, I'm not too bothered about how long it takes to to where I'm going. Like Jay-Z blew up when he was 30. Kanye had his biggest his big debut album when he was 21. H blew up when he was 19. Do you know what I mean? So it can literally be any time, but as long as I'm on the right path, I'm not too fussed. This is just a stepping stone to me, this EP. I'm just trying to get the story out there, get a body of work out there that I can send to people and be like, yo, this is something I'm proud of. This is my EP. Have a listen to it. Do you know what I'm saying? This is just a milestone, but also a stepping stone for me. I'm not, do you know what I mean? It's not the biggest thing for me that I'm doing yet.
Yeah. With all this going on, like what is your message actually? Because I'm going to go back to the kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What is your biggest message to people, or young people who might be fighting things like that or anything, have any kind of like struggle with that? What's your message to them? Having been through that, what's your message to them?
Do you know what? I've learned from all struggles and everything to just take it day by day in it. Like I tend to not think about worry too much about tomorrow, whether it's money or whether it's people, whether it's friends or whatever, or where am I going to be tomorrow? What am I going to do tomorrow? I just think I'm going to wake up tomorrow and then I'll decide. But let's just make sure I'll wake up tomorrow and that's it. Because the problem might not even exist. Do you know what I mean? So day by day, that's all I live my life by, innit?
100%. So, tell me a bit about Next Gen as well. Let's talk about Next Gen.
Next Gen is a community like organisation that's run by Jay that we were talking about. And obviously that's one of my closest people in it. So when I was thinking about the EP listening party, I was weighing up things and I thought, I've got a really close person that's got sick connections, knows how to run an event. So I rang her and I was like, what do you think about a listening party? And she was like, all right, sweet, let's do it. So she was like, we're not doing an event in May, innit? Or whatever next month is. We're not doing an event then. We're going to put everything into this. So we've got alcohol sponsors that we got from Savage P&P. We've got supporting acts, Abnormal Sleeps and Air Blue. We've got bottles to be won on the night.
Wow.
Bare things, bro. It's going to be.
I might get into that competition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be there, man. Seriously.
Where is that? So tickets still available?
Yeah, tickets are available on Fat Soma. So the early birds sold out within the first 24 or 48 hours, which I think is mental.
Wow.
And then half of phase 1 has sold out, and it's only been like live for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks or something.
So get down there.
Do you know what I mean? The demand is mental at the moment, so I'm just capitalising on how much people want to see me by making them see me anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to get your thoughts on, because I've been a grand process before you were born, Brian. I've been a grand since back then, like early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I've seen the Manchester scene go through shifts, I guess, where it's like, okay, you've had your big people like your H's and Bugs and Mills come out. That, you had like Rig Shifting, who didn't quite break out. They should have, but didn't quite break, because at that time I don't think labels were really on it. The London stuff there were.
The Manchester scene was different.
Yeah, so when you can see like people now who can basically do their own thing, go on Insta, go on TikTok, go on build their own thing. How much do you think in your time? How much do you think the Manchester scene has changed? Or is it blowing up now?
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like I don't think it's on the same level as London. I feel like London have a given to people that are outside of the UK of, they're in London, probably going to be, they have more opportunities, they have everything. But Manchester, I feel like it's at a point where it's not London, but it's not nobody. So I feel like we have things to work for, but we have people that are working for them, i.e. me. Even Suggs, that's killing it right now. Suggs is
large up Suggs. I've seen him at a few little events. Cold.
Do you get me? But that's what I'm saying. It takes them people that are hungry for it, and you can see it when he speaks, when he raps. You can see that people are really hungry for it, and I like that more about Manchester than no shade of London, but London, innit? Just because London tends to have a lot of things given to them through the opportunity of them being the capital of England, and them being, do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Manchester, we have things to work for. We have things that aren't just given to us. Or if we don't get given that plate, we're going to take that plate. Do you get me?
Work harder for it. And when it comes to the Manchester scene, and I'm sure you've been asked this plenty of times, who are if you could name 4 of your kind of favourite, and this is no shade to anyone that's not on this list, 4 favourite Manchester artists, whether that's MCing or kind of trap.
What, like, are we doing big or are we doing like the people that are upcoming?
I'm going to say upcoming for this.
Upcoming?
Yeah, I'm going to say upcoming for this.
What, rappers in Manchester?
Yeah. Or singers. You can do singers that are just artists.
Do you know what? Suggs is definitely up there. Suggs, I'm going to give anyway. The fact that guy's 17 and can rap like that is crazy.
Yeah. I only found out he was Shifty's cousin the other day.
Is he?
Yeah. I found out
that's what
the
one's in the family
Blizzard as well. Yeah.
I
only found out the other day. I hope that's public. I'm sure it is public knowledge.
Might be.
I'm sure it is. But yeah. I only found out the other day. Anyway, sorry. So Suggs, who else?
Suggs. Bear people. Eze.
Yeah.
I think he's sick. I think he's from Manchester anyway. But Eze, he's been killing it. He was on Link Up TV. It was, we've been spitting bars since day. I have a song with him that I don't think's ever coming out. But oh well. Singers wise, let me not make it all rap. Singers. Sadies. She's on my new EP. She doesn't have a song out.
Yeah.
But I will encourage that female for the longest time to put a song out. Bro, the maddest vocals. She can sing in Spanish.
Oh wow.
The maddest thing. Wow. That's what I'm saying. On my song, on our song, it's Spanish. Remember I rang her.
Sick.
And I was like, I went, you can sing great in English. Let's see how great you can sing in Spanish, because I've got this beat that sounds mad and da-da-da-da-da. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's gold.
So we got Sadies, Eze, Suggs.
One more.
Oh, do you know what? There's bare people.
It's hard, isn't it? It's so hard when you look around.
Yeah, there's bare people. I like P1 Caps.
Yeah, P1, large up P1 Caps.
He's been doing it for time.
He has.
He's been doing it
for a long time. This is what I mean about artists that, like, I'm not saying that getting a record label deal isn't the kind of, measurement of success nowadays. But, I feel like man like that just need to be, not mainstream, but they need to be out there more. As in, like, it's not his fault, but like I'm talking about, like, the pure talent he's got. Like, it needs to be up there on, like,
naturally, yeah, bro. I met P1 because he used to work at a youth centre in Garton. And I used to go there when I was younger. I've worked there now, innit? But when I was younger, I used to go there. And obviously, he used to see me every time. He always used to be in music and stuff, and he just rap for him. And then he left Hideout. He left working there, and I used to box with him as well, when like in Garton as well. So I said to him, I was like, you don't work at Hideout no more, and you're not like my youth worker. And he was like, yeah, I'm joining for a song together. So we've got like 3 songs together that probably again won't ever come out, but they're there.
They're ready to go.
Yeah, they're there.
Shout out Keem as well.
Keem.
That kind of comes with duo sometimes.
Yeah. There's bare people. Bro.
Shout out them there. There's too many to name. But yeah, Manchester scene is looking very healthy right now, isn't it?
100%.
I think it's just getting to that next step. I think like events like, actually we'll touch on the Mobos coming as well. So Mobos, obviously Brits as well.
Yeah,
I'm focus more on the Mobos. But like Mobos friends and things like that. Yeah, those events, how important were those events for the Manchester music scene and musicians?
So important. I feel like putting everybody in the same room is great. There's so much competition on social media of who's got the most likes, who's got the most comments. But putting everyone in the same room to network and to show each other what each other can do, what each other are about, that brings the community together more than sending someone your reel and saying like and comment. You get what I'm saying? So that's 10 times more important, because you make a genuine connection and a genuine friendship or whatever with people when you actually meet them face to face. Do you get me?
100%. 100%. Listen, this has been such a good conversation. We need a part 2 at some point.
Nah, literally.
We definitely need a part 2 at some point.
Literally.
But listen, each and every man.
Respect.
Always love working with you. Got to do some more videos down the line.
I know. Sure. Serious. Put someone else in a red wig this time.
But
sexy rap
the camera's there. You say, you promote yourself to the camera.
EssTheRapper on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat if you think I'm attractive. If you don't see me, you'll drown is out on the 1st of May, on the 8th of May. My EP listening party is out on the 1st of May.
Guy using the pod like Tinder.
If you think I'm good looking, Snapchat. If you don't, Instagram. That's my new thing.
But listen, thank you for joining us today. It's pleasure chatting to you. Like, we chat all day about music and that. But yeah, join us again next week for another episode of You Good Bro. And actually, your listening party's next week as well. So go got tickets for that. And we'll see you next week. And in the absence of JD, you've got to say peace when I say so. In the absence of JD,
peace,
brother.
That was it. That was good.